Hey, my boy.
Hey, mama.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm all right. I
Oh,
see you
man.
having a little trouble with the.
You know, this business of what you call it is too much for me. Oh.
Trust me. Even me, I don't know how to use this one.
You don't know. If you don't know, then I'm in trouble. Who's going to teach me? I was counting on you to tell me how this thing was. You telling me that
Nah,
you don't know.
no, I'm just as bad as you, ma.
That's not good. We can't hang out together like that. How are you, boy?
I'm all right, ma. How's everything?
Well, I am rehearsing in New York, actually.
You're
I'm in a
always
rehearsal.
rehearsing.
Yeah, but this time around is completely something different. It's a musical theater that my daughter wrote. She wrote the piece and then she
Oh.
wrote the music too. So I'm working on it.
She wrote the music too?
Yeah, she's good.
I didn't know that.
Oh man, if you both meet, I'm dead. That's the end of me. Yeah, nothing will stop you guys. I'm gonna grab your mother. We're gonna go. Okay, let's go. Let them work.
Yeah,
So it's about time you meet my child, though.
exactly. Anytime. Anytime. I was supposed to come to dinner after the show, but then she
Yeah,
went too crazy.
yeah, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. We're gonna
Now,
make
but
it happen.
I'm coming back to Paris and I think for the Off-White show.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So
so we should do
when
dinner.
are you coming back? You don't know
Um,
yet. Huh?
I'm not sure, but it's like at the end of the month. It's like
Yeah.
when the Off-White show is.
Okay. Whatever it is. I hope
I
I see
think
you
it's
at the
when it's
Grammy.
next week. It's next week. It's next week.
Next week, no. You don't see me. I'm in New York. Why do you do that? Come to see me in New
Uh
York.
yeah. I'm gonna be in New York too. How long are you gonna be in New York?
I'm here till March 6th.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna see you in New York then.
You have to come. So everybody was asking me before you come in, what about the song with Burnaboy? I'm like, I can't be alone talking about that song. Let's Burna talk to you about it too. Come on. Everybody's
I mean,
asking me, this song is so great. What are you talking about? I'm like, we have to explain this song again.
I mean, the song basically explains itself.
Yeah, that's what
So
I said.
that's yeah. It's a very uplifting song, and it's a song. It's basically my favorite song right now. So yeah.
Me too. Everybody's asking about what is the inspiration of the song. I'm like, it's Burnaboy. So
No, it's
now,
Africa.
yeah, no. They asked the question. I'm passing on to you. You have to explain now. I've done my share.
Okay.
As you say, it's an uplifting song. It's
Yeah, the whole theme of the song is, the pride of being African and being who we are. Um, you know, pride of
oh
taking it to where we're taking it to.
yeah,
And also
yeah,
looking left and right and seeing supporters and seeing those who don't, but it's gonna happen regardless because we're tough like steel and metal. You understand?
yeah, yeah.
So yeah,
I
man.
mean, you're
Uh,
right about it. That's what I was saying. We are not proud enough of who we are. And it's
exactly.
something that really breaks my heart because we have so much potential. We are so talented. It's crazy. And it's mind blowing that we ourselves doubt ourselves. We shouldn't be able to doubt ourselves. We should just go saying, okay, here we are. We're taking it all. You like it or not, we're here.
Exactly. But that's what we're doing now. You get me? That's what it's time for.
So
That's what this song represents. So yeah, we have a theme song for it now.
it has, yeah. Yes, I'm so happy we have that song. You know, for years since I've started my career, it has always been that most of the time I will feel like I am the only one carrying this on my shoulder. And I was dreaming of a day where a new generation gonna come and show really the African I've been talking about for so many years. and it will be absolutely clear and non-apologetic at all. And this song is just exactly what I've been saying for so many years. And now people can hear it day in and day out, sleep in it, dance on it, eat on it, love on it, whatever. We are who we are. We are proud of it.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, so I'm very honored to, you know, to be a part of it. And yeah.
But how do you discover my music, actually?
Me?
I never asked you the question.
From my mom.
From my sister?
Yeah, yes. When I was a kid, like we had vinyls and stuff, and it was always on TV, you know, and all of it. And like you were basically you were on TV every 5 minutes. Yeah, like when I was growing up as a child, you know. So yeah.
Wow. I'm glad your mom was smart enough to put you in contact with my music. I love it.
Exactly.
I owe so much to the mothers in Africa. Every time I meet an African person, my mom love you. She used to listen to you. I say, man, blessing to all the mothers in Africa. I say.
Definitely. Funny enough, there's actually this funny story, right? I've actually never told no one this story. Like, I must have been about, what? Must have been about 8 years old. No, it wasn't 8. Probably 7 or 6 or something. And I was with my mom in, I think it was Côte d'Ivoire. Yeah, in Côte d'Ivoire, at some hotel called, I think it was Mercure or something like that.
Mercure.
Yeah, that's what it was called at the time. And I walk in the room and I see Brenda Fassie with my mom.
You met Brenda? I love her.
Yeah, her and my mom were, I don't know what they were on.
They're crazy.
But yeah, they're in the room.
They're crazy good.
Yeah, they're chilling and talking and just there, and then they're trying to get rid of us, right? So basically, I think Brenda she bought a game or something. She bought some kind of game for me or something, because she gave me the money to go out and get it. So I did. And then by the time I came back, it was literally the most magic thing. Like they were literally just dancing and you were on the TV, and it was wild.
You know that I met Brenda Fassie when I went to South Africa for the first time in 1996. And she came to the show. She walked into my dressing room and she go, I can't believe I'm seeing Angelique. And then she fell on the ground. And I was like, oh, no, please come. She said, you don't understand. I said, well, you don't understand how much I love your music too. Because when Brenda came in, I felt less lonely. I'm like, yes, look at this energy, man. Look at this voice. I was running around. I'm like, oh. And people look at me like, you are going crazy because of Brenda Fassie? I say, you don't understand. She's come from Africa, and she's doing a legend. It. And I'm telling you, I was raving about it. People look at me like, this woman is crazy. I say, I'm not crazy. You don't understand. You can't.
You both had the same haircut at the time.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. But hers, when she went crazy, she bleached the eyebrows, even like the hair on the private.
That's Brenda for
bleached
you.
All that.
I
and
mean,
she was in a bikini and stuff because it was.
I swear, the last time I saw her, she was singing her new song, and Nelson Mandela was there. It was in the World Show. She went and sat on Nelson Mandela's lap. I said, "You got no shame." And then Nelson Mandela stood up and they started dancing. I'm like, me, I would never been able to.
Oh yeah, now I remember what her and my mom were talking about, that they wanted us to leave. They're talking about Awilo.
Oh, Awilo, that's another one. We started together Awilo in France. That guy, he came in, he was such a ball of energy, and he has a different way of seeing his music. He has a different mindset. And I'm like, yes, every time I see an artist from Africa doing his stuff in a way that he just blew out, I take pride in it, brother. Yeah. It makes me proud so much because I've been taking so much heat, so much, all the stuff that, I mean, at some time I'm like, oh man, please, can somebody help me out here? And that's what it is when you are the first person that is there. But I was lucky to meet William Makeba that have helped me through too. She has guided me through it and telling me, don't do this, don't accept this, don't do. It is amazing. I met her in 1989 and she was telling me, keep on doing it. Don't wear a watch on stage. This, and she gave me so many advice. And last time I saw her, it was 1 year before she passed away. And she was telling me, well, now I can die because you're here. I said, no, don't say that. I don't want to hear about that. I want you here. I don't want to hear about it. And I'm telling you, Awilo, you are something else. The first time I heard about you is what it was when you did the Wombo. I'm like, who's that guy? I'm like, who's that guy? I'm liking my song. You make me listen to my song differently. And that's what music is. When somebody touch your work and do it differently, it takes the work to another level. It brings you somewhere else that you never foresee yourself. And I'm like, man. Oh, man, I want to see
making me blush.
No, it is true, but I'm not telling you. Me, I don't do bullshit. I tell you, I don't like somebody. That's why I have so many enemies here, right? I'm like, I don't like you. I tell you, I don't like you. But that song was something, and I'm like, come again? My music? Like that? Hell no. And then I would listen and listen and listen. At one point, my husband said, okay, can we move to something else? I mean,
I'm really honored to be a part of this, man, you know, to share the greatness and just the legendary ambience, you know, just soaking it in, man. It's amazing.
But you know, Burner, one thing I want to tell you after your show in Paris, because there's a difference between listening to an album and seeing somebody perform. And for me, I differentiate both. You can do wonder on album, but what makes you a different artist, an artist in whole, is when you're on stage and you deliver. And sometimes some artists, they are able to do it in studio, and on stage, it becomes impossible. And I come to your show and I'm like, oh, my boy is killing them all. And I'm liking it. I'm sitting down there looking at him. People looking at me like, who's this lady? I'm like, I'm happy. That's my boy, I said. They said, huh? You know Burnaboy? I didn't even talk to them. I said, you don't understand. That's my boy. And my husband, shh, you're going to be mocked here. If you start saying, you know Burnaboy, man, shut up. I don't want to be stubborn. So I kept quiet. But my whole body language was like, okay, I'm ready. That's my child. He's doing it. And y'all going to eat it up all day long. And all night long, too.
As soon as, when I saw you backstage, I was so shocked.
No, I mean, I have to come. I mean, it's that my schedule is crazy.
You literally made my night, man. You made my night.
I mean, you're in Paris, and I'm in Paris, and I don't come. How bad can that be? I mean, talk is cheap. Action is expensive, man.
Exactly.
You gotta go. I mean, you have to stand for what you believe in. And
I'm actually gonna go get that tattooed right there. Talk is cheap. Action is expensive.
It is true. Like people talk all the time. People talk on our behalf all the time, not asking us what we think. I'm like, don't talk for me. I have my brain. I can speak for myself. But before we came in here, I was talking to a lot of people and telling them, this century is the century of African music globally. Our music is coming to a stage where we count and nobody can walk away from it. It's you like it or not, we're going to be there. And I wanted to ask you, how do you see the future of the African music? How do we bring it to the realm to keep it all the way up there? And once we leave, for the next generation that follow, we can tell them, we've paved the way for you. It's your turn now.
I mean, I feel like it's already happening. Like, you know, it's on the right track right now, because even the younger ones that are coming up right now, something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and I mean, I'm very proud, and I know it can only get better. I don't think there's any way we can go backwards at this point. You know?
I agree. I agree. 100%.
But other than that, there's no way for us to go backwards.
No, we can't. Going backward is not in our DNA anyway, so.
Exactly.
You and I, we are not known for doing things that is backward. We don't do backward. We do.
It's not.
We do forward and we rise. And we hit and quit. I love it. I just love it.
All right, mama. I love you, ma.
Me
love
too.
You so much.
Be good to yourself. Until I see you again, take care of yourself.
Which is very
and enjoy
soon.
Life. Yes, let's do that. And I can't wait to see your mom too. We need to have some conversation about fashion because I've seen your mom, whipping out the fashion. I'm like, hey sis, what about me, yo? Don't leave me hanging behind here, man. Count me in.
Man, it gets very stressful. She can change like 20 times to go one place.
Well, you know what? We only have one life, buddy. You gotta live it now, not after. Well, come on.
Most definitely. I love you, mama.
Love, take care. Take care. Love everybody. Send a love to all the family and all your fan, mine, and we tell them keep on loving our music and following up.
You heard my mama.
Bye bye. Love you, brother. Bye.